Guys, welcome back to my channel. I have accumulated a little bit of makeup over the past couple of weeks, and so I thought I would just come on and do a playing with new makeup video. So let's go ahead and jump in and put some makeup on this face. I have lots of fun goodies today. I have the brand new Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator from Urban Decay. I have the brand new holiday set from Westman Atelier, which I'm very excited about. And the majority of the other products are not new products to the market. They're just new to me. As you can probably very well see, I have not corrected my under eyes. And that is because and this is not new to me, but I purchased this because I had not had it in years. Okay, so it's kind of a relearning process, and it's the Kevin Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancers. I got these from the Look Fantastic Black Friday haul or order sale. I did a video on my haul. I placed another order, and I think it ended up being more than my pro discount for Kevin Aucoin, which is why I ended up doing it. So anywho, I thought that I would try to use this as my concealer without a corrector, because I do remember this being extremely high coverage. So I got the colors SX06 and SX08. So I kind of swatched it last night. This is 06 and that is 08. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix a little bit. And I also placed an order with the BoxyCharm pop-up sale, which a lot of y'all were telling me about, getting the $9 Viseart palettes, which of course I did. But I got this Pharmacy Cheer Up Brightening Vitamin C Eye Cream. I like Pharmacy, at least everything I've tried. I have not obviously tried this. This is brand new to me, but I do remember liking these Sensual Skin Enhancers best when they were mixed with some type of medium. So in this case, I'm going to use the eye cream. This may be a total fail. I may end up taking my makeup off, but we're gonna try it. I think I'm actually just gonna use SX06. I used way too much. Like that right there is so much. It would cover probably 3 faces. This is so concentrated. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of the eye cream. We'll mix them together. Pray for a miracle. No, really, like I'm just gonna pray that this works. So this is the color SX06. And I'm just gonna tap a little bit under the eye, and I'm gonna press it in to start with a brush. We're gonna see how this works. And I'm gonna go in with okay, so that is the SX06 mixed with an eye cream, and that is nothing. So again, I don't have a corrector. I can still see my darkness through this. So I'm gonna take a tiny bit of the product by itself. Let's see if I can put it just over the darkest part of my under eye. So that I just added was not mixed in with any kind of medium. And that definitely provided some more coverage. So for being a, concealer complexion product, because it can definitely be used all over the face, I do feel like without a corrector for my intense darkness, that doesn't look half bad. I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. I got this off QVC. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else as of right now. I got the color 41 Light Medium. This has kombucha filtrate and marula oil, but it also claims to have medium coverage with up to a 24-hour wear, which for something that is so glowy and hydrating, usually you don't have that longevity claim to go along with it. It is vegan, and I'm looking, doesn't look like it has any added fragrance, but again, it does have the oil in it. It not only has the argan oil, but it also has berea seed oil and a couple of extracts. So it has kind of a squeeze tube type of packaging. This is the color 41 Light Medium. And I pulled out my full coverage face brush from Bobbi Brown today. So I'm gonna see how it's a little thick, or thicker than sometimes I think of. when I think of a tinted moisturizer, but that's not necessarily a bad thing either. So I'm just going to kind of spread it out with my fingers and then stipple it in with the brush as I do most of my foundations. Add a little bit more on top right here where I have my redness. I don't know how I feel about this color in contrast to that Kevin Aquan for concealer. But quite honestly, holy cow, it is already like so creasy that I don't know how I feel about it as a concealer anyways. I'm gonna like try to remove a lot of that and then I'll just go back over it with a concealer because it doesn't like my under eyes. All right, back to the product at hand. I am going to end up putting more on my hand than what I showed you. And you know, it claims to have a medium coverage. Now, mind you, this is the first time I'm using this. I feel like it's more of a light coverage, but I also felt like I could build it over there. So I would say probably light coverage, buildable to medium. Yeah, I'm able to build the coverage, which is good because then you can manipulate the coverage depending on how much you are wanting in any particular day. It does have a glow to it, but I feel like I was expecting it to be even glowier. But it's not a bad thing that it's not straight up oil all over your face, which when you look at a product that claims to be dewy, has glow in the name, markets itself as being an oil-based product, you kind of come to expect that, but I feel like this is just a really pretty radiant product on the face. I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Chanel concealer because I just like the tone of this better. And I love the way it sits under my eyes. And I'm just going to kind of cover that. The Kevin Aquan is very yellow, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just not something that I tend to go for under my eyes. I like more peachy, neutral tones. Let's get into this Westman Atelier holiday set. This just called my name and I told myself, you don't need it, you don't need it. And no, I do not need it. But I wanted it because two of these products are exclusive as of right now to this set. And anytime someone asked on Instagram, on Westman Atelier's Instagram, they would always say, right now it's only in the set. When they would say, when is this coming out separate? Is this coming out separate? The only response I ever saw was, right now it's just in the set. So the two exclusive shades are the Baby Cheeks Blush Stick in Mimi, which is this really pretty neutral, I think she explained it as like a neutral caramel color, but it's got a little bit of a pink to it, but it's a gorgeous nude shade. And then the Lit Up Highlight Stick in Nectar, which is described as more of a peachy highlight. I don't know if you can see it right there. But when I heard peachy, I'm like, sign me up, because y'all know how I am about peach. And then this is part of the permanent collection, but I did not have it. This is the Super Loaded Tinted Highlight in Peau de Rose. So I use actually Peau de Peche in my last Get Ready With Me on Instagram last Wednesday, but this is the, obviously, by the name, more pinky toned rose highlight. So that is the Peau de Rose. So I think I'm going to use the two new products exclusive to the set today. I'm going to start with the blush, and I like to go in with a brush directly onto the product. So this is the Royal & Langnickel BOM 185 brush. So again, this is the blush Mimi. Before this, I have tried Petal and Chouchette. And of those two, Chouchette is my favorite. But this one, I believe, has trumped Chouchette. It's just a little bit more, I don't know, neutral. Oh, so pretty. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, A+ for that. Now let's try the Nectar. And I'm just going to go in with my finger for this. Pick it up from the product. And these Lit Up highlight sticks are more of like a glass skin effect, I feel like. They're a little bit emollient. But look at how pretty that is. Coming across, let's do it on the other side. I'm just not a fan of like striping products onto my face. Now, if I was using this, oh yeah, underneath a foundation, then I would just stripe it onto my skin. But I don't want it to pick up any of the product. Y'all, look at that. Oh my goodness, that's glorious. Okay, so I can already tell you, because I know how these wear, because I've had other colors of these products, I can already tell you I love these. All right, let's go into the eyes while that is setting into the skin. The eye products that I have, I believe one of them might be new. The other two aren't. They're just new to me. First thing I'm going to use is a cream shadow from Kiko. And this is the Lost in Amalfi Metal Chrome Eyeshadow in Gleaming Copper Rose. So these remind me a lot of the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize pots. And this one is not as intense as the new copper one that she put out, but it's kind of a mix of the copper and the rose together. So I'm just going to use a synthetic brush to apply this all over the lid and kind of up into the crease, because while I haven't done the look that I kind of want to do, I really want it to be a blown out look. I might add some bronzer later, but I want these few shades that I'm going to put on the lid to be the standout. So I'm just going to put those all over, or this all over the lid and up to the crease a little bit. It's coming off more peach on me than copper, which again, I'm not mad at, because peach is just my favorite all around. I'm going to top that with, and this is definitely not new, but I just purchased it. This is the Bobbi Brown Sparkle Eyeshadow in Baby Peach. Do you sense a theme? I don't think I've ever tried her sparkle eyeshadows before, and I was just curious. These are very much like a topper, in my opinion. So, like the topper shades in the Charlotte Tilbury quads, where they're a little opaque, but they offer a lot of shine. So see, I hope that you can see how much shine that offers. But then if I were to swatch it, it's not an opaque color. Saying all of that, I do find that shades like this, and this shade in particular, works best pressed on with the finger. Oh my goodness. It's like you're putting a piece of aluminum foil over your eyelid. It's just so pretty. And that Kiko, you know, the cream Kiko shadow underneath is giving it something to adhere to, so that it's not going to have a lot of fallout. Now, I have used this in the past couple of days. In fact, I believe I've used it the past 3 days, and I don't find that I have glitter particles on my face throughout the day, which some of the shadows that are formulated like this, I can't say the same about. So I am happy with how that has performed. And then a new quad that I got from Glow Skin Beauty, from Freeze Co Beauty, I purchased during the Black Friday sale, and this is Rebel Angel, and I've never tried any of their quads. I have, you know, 3 or 4 of their bigger palettes, but I love this color right down here called Fever, and I'm going to use that as kind of a liner. It has a peach color next to it in the quad, so, you know, you can look at that and say, oh, hey, it's going to look good with any kind of peach color that I want to use it with, but it does have that like really pretty burgundy kind of plum color to it, which does lean really gorgeous and complementary to peaches. So I'm doing it like a little bit of a smoky liner and kind of blending it in. Very pigmented though. I mean, I did not have to go back in to the color for that one eye at all. This is, if I didn't say, the Sephora 18 brush, which is the old version of their pro brushes. I have no idea if the new one works as well as this one, but I have multiples in my kit and I love it for a smoky liner. And that's all I'm going to do for the eyes. I did pick up a new powder, for me anyways, during the Chantecaille, the preview sale, where if you were like a part of their email subscription list, you got 30% off. And this is the HD Perfecting Powder. And I believe it only comes in 1 shade. So it's kind of like a translucent powder. I'm going to take it on my Rephr number 5 brush. I'm going to pick some up, and I'm just going to place it kind of in the T-zone. Because I do feel like I need to set this look a little bit because it's got a lot of glow going on. Got the glow from the Urban Decay, got the glow from the cream and the blush, and then that cream highlight. So I just want to take a little bit of it down. I am going to put a little bit of bronzer on, and this is definitely not new, but I got it as part of a sample with my Bobbi Brown order, and it's the Golden Light bronzer. How cute is this? And I'm going to use my Rephr number 4, which I've always loved for bronzer, but especially for these tiny little pans because it fits in perfectly. So I have tried Golden Light, but it's been a while. I personally have the large one in Stone Street, and then I have the color Natural and something else in my kit, but Golden Light's always been great. So I'm just going to bronze with that. I also like this because it is a matte bronzer, and because we have so much glow going on in the rest of the face, I feel like it's important to not go back in with, you know, a bronzer that has a lot of sheen to it either. I don't want to go too dark on the under eyes, so I think what I'm going to do is just use that bronzer. I thought about going in with that liner color, but I just feel like that's going to take away from the top. So I'm going to use my Wayne Goss number 20 with that Bobbi Brown bronzer and just smoke out my lower lash line. Okay, I didn't have a new mascara, so I just used my Lancome Mr. Big. Now, my new lip product is a brand new color from Fit Glow Beauty, but of course I get all of my Fit Glow Beauty products from Freeze Co Beauty, and this is called Nice. Now, it's part of a duo that was launched, and the other color that launched at the same time was B. So get it? Be Nice. I love that. B was part of the beautiful quad that came out, and it is my favorite color, and I did not know if it was going to be available separately, but now it is. So I'm not going to use that one. Let me swatch it for you. These are the lip serums. Did I tell you that? So that is B, really pretty pinky color. And then this one is Nice, which I'm going to use, but I'll swatch it too. I feel like it goes better with the peach that I'm wearing, and that is Nice. So it's more of a warmer undertone, but you'll see that they're not overly opaque, but oh my goodness, they are so comfortable. I love every color I've ever tried from them. They're extremely moisturizing. They have skincare benefits. I personally find them to be worth it. I just feel like they are so comfortable. They're so flattering. They have so many colors to choose from. So highly recommend, and this is the first time I've put Nice on, and I really like it, especially with the peach that we got going on the eyes. So that is the completed look playing with new makeup. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comment section below. I hope you're all staying happy, healthy, safe, and sane, and the most of all, you go out and have a very blessed